What's up, everyone? Good evening. It's 11 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. Today, we're going to talk about a topic: take time to clean your room. By the way, if some of you are wondering why I do that countdown, when the live stream starts, it says you're live. But I realize when I watch the playbacks, the first 5 seconds get cut off because it actually doesn't start recording until after about 5 seconds. For any of you who actually cared. So what do I mean, take time to clean your room? Halfway, I'm being sincere. The other half, when I say sincere, I'm actually talking about cleaning your room. The other half is me. It's a psychological metaphor. And it doesn't necessarily need to be your room. When your room is messy, a messy room is a metaphor for feeling overwhelmed. Most of the time, why does your room or your apartment or your house get messy? It's because life is stressful. You're working hard at your job. You're working hard at school. You're not feeling so great. You're sick. You don't have time. You're running around. You've got 1.5 million things going on. And it basically, what does it say? Like, leave something alone for a little bit. It eventually starts to become a little bit chaotic. And you leave your room to its own devices. It is going, your apartment, your home, whatever, it will eventually become a mess. And there will be books everywhere. There will be old dishes everywhere. There'll be laundry in various places where it shouldn't be. There are going to be pieces of plastic. There are going to be garbage. There are going to be lots of different things here, there, and everywhere. And it can be overwhelming. There's an interesting thing about psychologically, how we think. We all like to feel like we are in control. We all like to feel like we have an idea of what the next step is going to be. We all like to feel like we are masters of our domain. We all like to feel like we are kings of our castle. Sometimes the best way to regain that control and to breathe a sigh of relief and to feel like, oh gosh, finally I'm feeling good. Hi, Zankon Free Fire Gamer. Nice to see you. What do you think of the 9/11 experience? Wow, a lot of people just came here randomly. I have a PhD in psychology. My name is Monroe. Thanks, Bobby Zamora. I just answered the question. My name is MonroeMann. I have a PhD in psychology, among many other things. And I'm just talking about how there's an amazing feeling of relief when you clean your room or clean your apartment. Or another version of it is to actually write down on a piece of paper everything that is stressing you out, or make a to-do list of all of the things that you need to accomplish. All of these things have the same psychological effect of cleaning your room. So the name of this live stream was you take time to clean your room. It could mean your apartment. What's up, me, Rayevs? Walnut, cleaning makes me stressed. I don't know why people hate you. You were sick. Thanks, Holden. Give me a shout out. What's up with that one girl, Walnut? But what if I'm lazy? Okay. Here's the thing. What's up, Madi? By the way, if you like what I'm saying, click a like. Would love you to subscribe to my channel. You might be lazy. You might not like to clean. You may not like to... You clean your room, you feel amazing. You clean your apartment, you feel awesome. What's up, CGJR? K-pop fans, my room is already clean. So what I was saying before, unless you are actively keeping your room clean on a regular basis, or your apartment, or your life, or your to-do list, it eventually starts to fall apart. Anyone who knows, like, you clean your room today, you clean your apartment, and let's say all of a sudden you have a really busy week. At the end of the week, the place is a mess. But as soon as you take time to clean it, even though it stinks and you hate doing it. First of all, as soon as you start cleaning your room or your apartment, you start to feel good. Why? It's a simple, tangible thing that you start to do, and you see visually progress is being made. And that makes me, I don't know why this person says add me to live. I'm going to put you in a timeout for 5 minutes. Okay. As soon as you start cleaning your room or apartment, you start to feel empowered. You finally feel like the king of the castle, the queen of the domain. And that feels good psychologically. Click a like, by the way, if you guys are enjoying what I'm saying. I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. And then every single thing that you do as you continue cleaning your room or apartment, your mind starts to think, wow, my life isn't a mess. Wow, not everything I do sucks. Wow, I can actually accomplish things. Wow, my life is in control. And then before you know it, when that place is clean, you go, yeah, I am awesome. This similar concept is the same thing when you go to the gym, or you go to work out, or go ride your bike, or go on a run. Most of the time, we don't want to do it. It's hard work. Sometimes I do these fitness videos on here, and I do push-ups with people, and we do pull-ups, and we do sit-ups. And it's a drag, I think, for me, for everybody else. But as soon as you start doing it, you start to feel good. And then you start to feel amazing when you finish it and go, yes. I mean, look at those muscles. Boom. That's a bicep, baby. Give me a thumbs up for my bicep. All right, let me see what you guys are doing. Let's see. Somebody wants me. I'm trying to read some of these. Hi, Francesca. What's up, Zach Boyd? Thanks, Amon. Nice house. Please click like, by the way, if you like what I'm saying. Would love you to subscribe. I do about 3 live streams a day on many different topics. I'll clean my room if somebody like you doesn't tell me to do it. Okay, somebody like me is not telling you to do it, so you should do it. Let me see what else. I'm new here. What do you look for in men? I look for friendship in men. That's what I look for. Say happy birthday to me. Hey, happy birthday, my king. Bro, are you on some, says Jeanette. I don't know what some means. Is that another social media? I don't know. And Trey says, thanks for the live stream. It's like the streams are pumping me up with their big, hard videos and leaving me. Okay. I'm going to put you in a timeout for that for 5 minutes. Guys, please keep this PG, if not even G rating, because this is a family-friendly channel, okay? Hey, what's up, Isaiah? Great to see you again. How are you? Peto, you're here. Walnut, if there's too much mess, then it's not really worth cleaning. That's sometimes how we feel about our lives. You just feel like my life is such a mess, I don't even know where to start. Or something is so huge of a challenge, you think, I don't even want, just thinking about it gets you stressed out. The key here is don't look about the whole problem. Think of it as a simple task. Start small, pick a tiny thing, and make a little bit of progress. The idea is, no, nobody wants to go and clean their room. But you don't have to do it. Just like here, look right here. Look at these books. They're all messy here. All you got to do is just say, you know what? I'm just going to clean this one area. So let me do that. Grab some books. Put them like this. Boom. Make them a little bit straighter. And then, guess what? Oh my gosh. That feels so good. Look at this table right here. Too many books here. Okay? Let me put this one back in the bookshelf where it's supposed to be. There's not even room in here for my bookshelf to put this book. I'll put it right there. Let's hope it doesn't fall. That thing looks like it's falling, doesn't it? It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. It fell. I'm putting it up here temporarily with my nunchucks. That's a beautiful place. Here, this shouldn't be here. Putting this in the drawer. Awesome. I mean, but this is the idea, guys. You just need to do a little bit. Take a little step forward. You do little tiny steps forward, by cleaning up your room, by cleaning up your life. I find whenever I'm overwhelmed, because I have so many things going on, I run a bunch of businesses. One of them is this YouTube channel, 2 not-for-profits, and massive amount of things that I'm involved with. There's a lot of stress going on. Whenever I'm stressed, just take a deep breath and write a to-do list of every single thing that you need to do. That's the same equivalent of cleaning your room, but for your brain and all the things going on in your life. Simple steps. Let me see what we have here. Bro's probably 58. Not 58, 48. But good guess. Men, bald. Okay, hey Monroe, how you doing? What's up, Isaiah? Can you sing Let It Go? I don't know if Doug Schumacher's still here. A lot of people left the live stream. That's usually how it happens. People stay here for about 3-4 minutes, and then they get a core group of people who stick around. Let me see. Let it go, let it go. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, so that's all I can sing. What's up, bread loaf? Chicken nuggets? I'm on a diet of tapeworms. That's very funny. Christopher Oliva, you seem cool. Thank you so much. You seem cool too. If you're still here, click like. Hope you'll click like. Can you kick your armpit? Sorry, can't kick my armpit. Sorry, late. Hi, Rifki. I'm on a diet of tapeworms. Hey, Monroe. What's up, Isaiah? I'm leaving Texas. Where are you going? If you're leaving Texas, where are you going to? Hi, Lila. Make me a mod, please. Hey, bread loaf, I will consider that after I get to know you a little bit better. Too blessed to be stressed. What's up, bro? Rodney, God, would you win in a fist fight with Donald Trump? Donald Trump's a little taller than me. He certainly weighs a lot more than me. I think he might be able to take me. I'm going somewhere on Wednesday, says Isaiah, because my dad is a truck driver. That is so cool that you're going to go with your dad in the big rig. Choo choo or whoop whoop. Awesome. Stop yapping, buddy. It's a YouTube live stream, and that's what I'm supposed to do is yap. So I'm going to keep on yapping. That's right, Lorelle. You say, then leave, Nia. That's right. If you don't like me yapping, I'm going to start rapping. That was pretty good, right? And if you don't like me talking, I'm going to continue squawking. I think I deserve at least 2 or 3 likes for that amazing improvisational rap. Actually, we're going to play a game. If you give me a topic, and I'll try to do a little rap about that word and try to make it rhyme. What's up, Zach? Yes. Praise the Lord. Hurrah. Kendrick or Drake? I don't know either of those people. I know I don't like Drake's music, and I don't know who Kendrick is. Name a car. Let's see. Rolls-Royce Phantom. I don't know. They assign where it goes. Stop skipping me, Kendrick or Drake. Yeah, I was spitting bars. You kind of look like Bill Nye. Maybe, but I think I'm more attractive than Bill Nye. I would hope so. I think I have a cooler personality. Window and wrap it. Let's see. Yo, what's up, everybody? You gotta open the window. I know I'm not perfect, but I try not to sin, though. Everybody's driving in Miami Beach. They think in that Ferrari that they can go far and reach. All of the women who are all across the land, they think they're so awesome, they think they're so bad. But let me tell you about this window, it's about to crack. And don't tell me to stop talking, cause I ain't fighting back. That's not bad, guys, huh? Huh? Pretty impressive. If you want me to do another rap, I will do another rap. Give me another word, and I'll do another rap. What's the square root of 64? Let me see. 8. All right? 8 times 8 is 64. Lorelli, if I'm right, give me a thumbs up. What's up, Reese's? What's up, Lorelli? What's up, Isaiah? Come on, you guys, give me another word. I'm having fun, actually, doing these funny raps. Bed. Yo, it's 11 o'clock, and it's time for bed. But let me tell you this. My stomach ain't fed. I'm a little bit hungry. I want to eat food. Because when I eat some pizza, it boosts my mood. But it's 11 o'clock, almost 11:30. And yo, let me tell you, I'm a little thirsty. So maybe I'll have some pizza and Coke. Please don't put that around my neck. I don't need to have a yoke to control the things I do with my head and my mind. Because you are awesome and you are so fine. I'm actually really impressed. I'm doing a pretty good job with this. I don't know where you're going because they assign him where he goes. Got it? Llama Llama Red Pajama. All right, well, let's do another. What's up, Laura Lee? Thanks for that. All right, I'm going to do another rap using what Carson Godey said, which was Llama Llama Red Pajama. Llama Llama Red Pajama. I want you to know I don't use a comma. I hate that grammar. I hate that stuff. I am running right down the street and I ain't taking no snuff. Yo, I don't do drugs because I am naturally high. The name of my drug is Bill Nye, the science guy. He told me to go ride that red llama, and then soon I will have another red pajama. What did you think, Carson Goody? Did you like that? If so, give me a like. Oh, I'm having fun with this. Maybe this is a cool thing that I can do on YouTube Live, is to do random raps. Let's see. Who else wants me to do? Isaiah wants me to do cooking. All right, here's another random rap about cooking. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. It's time to do some cooking. Don't look behind you, because there's a bear lurking. That bear wants to eat all the food that I make. That bear thinks it's his birthday, it's time for a birthday cake. But I say, bear, yo, back up, bro. I want this birthday cake. I want mo and mo. It's so delicious, it tastes so fine. That cooking in the woods, can't get it out of my mind. All right, that was for Isaiah. Reese's wants me to rap about trash. Trash gets thrown out every day. Those garbage trucks come in and they come and take it away. I seriously wish the garbage man would be my friend, because I'm so lonely from today till the end. So I go out to the garbage and I say, what's up, garbage man? Will you come over to my house? Won't you hold my hand? I need a friend. I need a friend like you. But that garbage smells. You need to take a shower before I hang out with you. Haha. Hope you'll give me a like. Hope you'll give me a subscribe. This live stream was supposed to be about cleaning your room, and it's turned into improv rap. Let's see. All right, Simply Harps keeps writing Skibbity Toilet. I was about to add that person as a moderator. Instead, I'm putting you in a timeout for 5 minutes. All right, we're going to do another rap about, thanks for that. Good, thanks. I said let him cook. Say gyat. What's up, Elijah? Gyat. Trash. What's up, Elijah? That's great if you sub, but stop telling me to say gyat, because it looks like you were doing a lot of spamming. Let's do a rap about spamming. Yo, this guy Elijah Moran, he keeps saying gyat. He keeps saying gyat when all I want to do is rap. He keeps spamming my channel. He keeps filling up my feed. I'm telling you, man, more spam ain't what I need. I need great comments, great inspiration, great vibes. I want you to be my subscriber. I want you to be my wives. So please don't spam. Please don't ruin the chill, because some of that spam's just making me ill. All right, now Elijah Moran's getting annoying, so we're putting this person in a timeout for 10 minutes. Okay. All right, so Elijah's gone for 10 minutes, guys. All right, Carson wants a rap about Louisiana. All right, so here's my improv rap about Louisiana. Let's see. In the US of A, we got a place called Louisiana. I've only been there once with my friend Mariana. We were driving through Baton Rouge, and then we saw a cow. I'm not talking about an animal. I'm talking about a big girl. Oh, it's my first one where I messed up. Cow with a big jowl. We kept driving across the country, across the USA. We ended up in Cali with all those stars on vacay. I went to the Chinese theater. I wanted to see a star. But all I found is Chinese food. The Hollywood vibe was far. I went back home to that place in the bayou. I had some grits and started a fire. All right, that was my rap about Louisiana. And it's the rap about loaf bread. Isaiah, why do you keep saying I'm so sorry? I'm not sure why you're saying that. Could you yeah. Anyway, somebody was being weird. What's up, big GDA? I started to talk about how important it is to clean your room in order to clean your psychological mindset. But then I started doing random raps. So Isaiah's going to be here all night. You're from Baton Rouge, Carson. I'm happy that you put that in the rap. Bread Loaf wants to do a rap about loaf bread. I woke up this morning and I cooked some loaf bread. I ate so much of it, and man, I was well fed. I was so well fed that I started to puke. That stuff was everywhere. It was like it was a nuke. There was puke on the ceiling. There was puke on the floor. My mom came in and said, no more. But then she saw what was happening and she started to hurl. And I said, Ma, yo, stop it, girl. But she kept on puking, didn't know what to do. My room became a mess. And I knew I was through. So I said, Mamacita, we gotta clean this place. But please, 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 no more puke from your face. I actually made that one about cleaning your room, which is what this live stream is about. Let me go back to. Oh, let me do a. I'm gonna do an improv rap about cleaning your room, since that's the topic of this live stream. What's up, YouTube people? I want you to clean. I want you to clean and make that room sparklingly lean. When I say lean, I mean everything in place. From your underwear and books to even your face. I know you don't want to. It's driving you mad. But please, my friend, don't be sad. Take 5 minutes and move things around. When your room is clean, you'll be shouting out loud. Boom, 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 boom. If you like my improvisational raps, please click like, please subscribe. It's the first time I'm doing improvisational raps on these live streams. Don't know exactly how it happened, but it's happened and we're having fun. And let's see, Big GDA's back. Oh yeah, good. Elijah's gone. He's not saying gyat anymore. And Isaiah, I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay. What's up, Big GDA? I'm doing all right. What's up, Ishmael Musharraf? Guys, Ishmael Musharraf is in the chat. He's got the picture of himself, the Indian fella. Really cool guy, one of my really good friends. He lives in India, and he's also a member of the breakdiving community. So, again, a lot of people who are joining my live streams end up in the breakdiving community and vice versa. So, hey, what's up, Ishmael? Thanks for joining. The big GDA says sub for him again, like I said again last night. Yeah, thanks, guys, for subbing. Isaiah's mom works as a secret agent. Really? What kind of secret agent is your mom? I would love to know, Isaiah. And what's up, Gorilla Tag Boy? Great to see you again. So, by the way, I think I'm going to do another live stream later where I'm doing improvisational rap. I think that could be a big hit with people. And then maybe I'll do some with my song, with my guitar, and do improvisational songs as well. I think that could be cool. I want to go back to just cleaning your room. I'm telling you again, I mean, this is just a metaphor. It could be actually cleaning your room. It could be writing a to-do list of the things that you need to do. It could be taking a walk and just kind of allowing your brain to detoxify and breathe for a little bit. But whenever you get stressed, whenever you feel like you are not in control, you need to do something very simple that tricks your brain into believing that you are in control. So Isaiah, a moderator, now you have the ability to put people in timeout. Or so if somebody starts spamming this channel, Isaiah, first click on their name and then put them in a timeout for 5 minutes. If they keep doing that, then put them in a timeout for 10 minutes, then 30 minutes. If they really are spamming horribly and using foul language and really ruining things for everybody, block that person from the channel. But do not block anybody from the channel until after you've put them in timeouts a couple of times to let them know that they're on a warning. So absolutely, you've earned it. You've always been supportive of me, and I think I can trust you. Gorilla Tag Boy, I'm doing well. I tell you this, though, that one thing I'm trying to figure out is whether I can really make a living doing this on YouTube. Every day doing these live streams, I'm getting more and more subscribers, more and more watch time. And what's up, Simply Harps? Welcome back. And I know that's what's going on. Since you asked how you doing, I'm trying to think, could this be a realistic career? So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. And that's the thing that's going on in my mind, where, in terms of cleaning. I'm a moderator just for today. No, you're a moderator now on this channel. So on any live streams that you attend on my channel, you'll be a moderator until you do something to lose the privileges. And what's up, Emmeline? Hi, and hi, Simply Harps. I appreciate you not spamming because Isaiah's the spam police now, and he's going to use that power with great responsibility. What I was talking about, for those of you who just joined here, is life can be very overwhelming. The only way you can overcome the feeling of being overwhelmed is by regaining a sense of control. And what does that mean, getting a sense of control? Doing something, even a small thing that makes you feel like I am a winner. I can take control. And just like this, look, this bowl here, it should not be here. So what do? I'm going to put this where it's supposed to be. At least it's closer. It's in the kitchen. So, great. Now it's not on the floor anymore, and it makes you feel good. And doing something simple like that, believe it or not, I can feel the endorphins from knowing that finally that portion of the floor is clean again, because that bowl should not be on the floor. It came out of storage, and I need to put it now somewhere here in the apartment. When you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed, do something that makes you feel like you're in control. This is why, if you, that's right, Isaiah. Isaiah doesn't want to put any of you in a timeout. That's why when you're feeling stressed, you're feeling overwhelmed, people recommend that you go out for a walk. Why? Because you're making a decision and doing something that puts you back in control again. So you go out and take a walk, all of a sudden your brain thinks, awesome, I just made a decision that puts me back in control. And that's an important thing, because then when you come back from your walk, it puts you in a different perspective. You're in a different environment. You're going out walking around the block. You're able to think. And then finally, you come back and you think, okay, I was able to make that small decision. Let me try and do something else that puts me again in control. That's why I'm recommending take time to clean your room. Anytime you see your room or your apartment or your house starting to get messy, pick something and just put it where it's supposed to be. It makes you feel awesome. It makes you feel empowered. Okay, Simply Harps has a question. What's a good tip for middle school? Middle school is a time of great confusion. And you're at a young age and there's a lot going on. I would say the number one tip, let me tell you a story from middle school. I think it'll make you laugh and it'll inspire you. When I was in 6th grade, I lived in New York. And I went to Iona Grammar School and I hated it. I was picked on, I was thrown into lockers. People made fun of me. When I was on the bus going home, they'd always take my shoes and throw them out the window. And even just talking about it makes me very sad because it was horrible. It was not fun. I didn't have many friends. And so when my mom said, hey, we had a house in Maine at the time as well. And she said, hey, do you want to go move up to the house in Maine with your sister? And I was so excited because I thought, wow, here's a chance for me to get away from this horrible school where these people were bullying me. And so I went up to Maine, and for the first day, going into class, let me give you a backstory. In New York, at the time, this was like the late 80s, wearing socks that go all the way up to your knee was considered really cool. They were tube socks. And you would wear shorts and you'd wear these tube socks that go up to your knee. And that was the coolest style in New York at the time. Now think about this. New York is certainly cooler than Maine, if you think about it. New York is the Wall Street capital of the world, financial capital, the Broadway capital. It's the greatest city in the world. That's where the trends get made in New York. So I was the cool person from New York. When I moved up to Maine, I went to school the first day at Malayaca Middle School, and I wore the same thing that I would wear in New York that made me cool and accepted there. I wore my shorts and I wore the knee-high socks, and I went into school. Everybody laughed at me. And instead of having confidence that I am the New Yorker who is wearing the latest fashion, I conformed to these Mainers, and then I never wore the knee-high socks again. Even though I liked the way they were, I liked the way I looked, but I let peer pressure influence me. And I look back on that all the time, and I'm glad in some ways it happened because I learned a valuable lesson. And it's kind of why on my arm, I have this tattoo in Chinese, no rules, wu ju shu. And here it's mei jiako, which is no excuses. No rules, no excuses. I should have gone into the first day of class with confidence, with no rules, saying, I don't care what they think about me. Now I'm a super cool guy and people love me and I'm super confident and nothing can impact me. I am who I am. And even in this chat, when people try to change me, I don't change. You could say the worst things about me in this chat. I'm not going to be offended. And Isaiah is going to put you in a timeout. It's all good. So my advice to you, Simply Harps, for middle school, you asked for advice about middle school. Be yourself. Don't let peer pressure change who you are. Stop listening to what the latest cool thing is and be who you are, because fads always change. As Gorilla Tag Boys just wrote, yeah, you are you. So you're gonna be confused in middle school. They're gonna be cool kids. They're gonna be the nerdy kids. They're gonna be the jocks. They're gonna be the preps. They're all this stuff. Be who you are. If you don't get accepted into the group that you think you should be in, who cares? Start your own group, right? Be a leader. And maybe that's my advice. Maybe that's the summary of what this whole story is. Isaiah, you put people in timeout who start to spam. So if somebody starts writing the same thing, hello, 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 that gets annoying. First say, hey, please stop spamming. If the person spams again, then put them in a timeout for 5 minutes. If they come back again and they spam again, put that person in a timeout for 10 minutes. What's up, Kenneth Contois? Yes, of course I remember you. How are you? Great to see you. I'm giving middle school advice to one of our fans here, Simply Harps. I hope Simply Harps clicks like and gives a subscribe. Would love to have you back again. So Simply Harps, what I wanted to summarize is be a leader. That means be yourself and be so confident in who you are that other people want to follow the way you dress and follow the bands that you listen to and follow the things that you do. Don't try to conform yourself to everybody else. That's so easy to do that, but then you're not an individual. You're just like everybody else. Look at this. I don't know why exactly my live streams are doing so well. Maybe you can put it in the chat. Why do I have 9 likes here? Why do you guys, so many of you, Gorilla Tag Boy keeps coming back. Isaiah Perez keeps coming back. And Kenneth Contois keeps coming back. Why? 100, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just being myself. But from what I've heard in the comments, people keep telling me, dude, you're the best live streamer I've ever seen. Dude, you're so motivating. Wow, you're so funny. Oh, you make us feel so good. Oh, you talk to everybody in the chat. Maybe it's all of the above. I don't know. But something weird is happening that you guys like me. But I'm being myself. Somebody told me, oh, the secret now to your success, Monroe, is go look at all other successful live streamers and do what they do. And I said, no, no, no. I don't want to look at successful live streamers and do what they do. Maybe they are successful as live streaming because they are being who they are. I don't want to be a copycat. I want to be MonroeMann. I want to be the guy that you guys go and talk to me and go, oh my gosh, you got to follow this guy, MonroeMann, on YouTube. His live streams are like nobody else's. And that's what I'm hearing. I don't know why. I'm just being Monroe. And it's like, wow, I finally found a way that I can be myself and people like me for it. This morning, some guy sent me $5 via CashApp because he supported me here. Super cool. I actually made money from YouTube for the first time in my life today. And I'll take that as a life lesson in my life. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Simply Harps. Kenneth Contois, 8th grader. Awesome. Got another middle schooler in the house. Don't ever let anyone change you. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate that. Do you know the truth is, guys? One of the many reasons. There are so many reasons why I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I'm just a weird guy. But one of the reasons that I know is sometimes the girls that I have dated, they have tried to change me. And nothing upsets me more than people trying to make me somebody who I'm not. I don't want to be with somebody who's not happy with who I am. And I don't want to be friends with people who are ashamed of me or who think that I would be a great friend if I just did this. I am who I am. Take me as I am. Take you as you are. The people in your life, don't change who you are to try to make someone else happy. Unless, of course, the change is a positive one. If your mother or father or your friend keeps saying, hey, you're really overweight or you're really underweight, I think you need to have better diet. Maybe that's a positive change because it's going to help you as well as them. But in that case, it's a positive change for yourself. Thank you. I'm funny and nice, and you're being yourself. You teach me a lot. Thanks, Kenneth. I love who you are. Thanks, Isaiah. I subbed and liked. Thank you, Simply Harps. Josue, because you're genuinely funny. That's why we come back to your streams. Thank you, Josue. He's my good friend from White Plains, New York. White Plains in the house. Josue, do you still live in White Plains? I'm curious. And if you don't want to share where you live with everyone publicly, no problem. Isaiah said, I wish I could send you money, but my parents won't let me. Can I tell you this? What's even more valuable is the like, the watch time, you being here, the support, helping out as a moderator. You're helping me. You're paying me. And guess what? One day you'll be old enough. Let's hope that I just keep doing this live streaming. And eventually you'll be old enough where you can actually, you have a job and you decide, hey, I want to send $5 to Monroe on CashApp. It's MonroeMann, by the way, if any of you do want to send a $5 show of support. Just got back from baseball. Did you win, Kenneth? How did the game go? What position do you play? Thanks, Gorilla Tag Boy. Appreciate that. Mr. Good Cat, back in the house. Guys, tomorrow, that guy, Mr. Good Cat, is going to be my special guest as a co-host on the live stream. I think he's got a lot of cool things that he's going to be sharing with us. So I hope you will tune in. Check the upcoming scheduled streams and you'll see what time that is. And you can set a reminder. Isaiah says, you're the kindest person I've ever met. Thank you. Where am I from? I am from New York originally, but also Maine. As I told you, I lived up there for a long time. So I consider myself both a New Yorker and a Mainer, but mostly a New Yorker. And now I live in Florida. It's weird down here. It's hard for a New Yorker to get used to it. It's a lot slower. I miss the subway system from New York City. I miss the Metro North train system that easily gets all around. I miss Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit. And in Florida, there are not a lot of good trains and subway systems and basic public transportation. And so it's a little weird. I have my car here. I have a little motorized Kimco Taiwanese scooter, 150cc. I can get around, but I love trains and I wish I could get around by trains, but I can't. It's very rare that I'm on a train down here and it's kind of weird. Isaiah said if he could, he would send me $100. Thank you. And guys, here, if you ever can, it would be, think about it. This guy sent me $5 this morning. If 200, if 500 people send me $5 once a month, I've got basically my basic expenses paid for. I don't have to use investments. I don't have to use savings. I don't have to look for other jobs. I could just do this. That's my number one mission. It's why I keep doing this, because if I got $5 from one person, eventually I think I'll find other people who want to support me and say, hey, what he's doing is worthy of a few bucks. So Josue has moved to Mount Vernon, where my girlfriend lives. I've been here for 8 years. 8 years in Mount Vernon. I'm trying to remember I used to be a public defender, guys. That is a lawyer who works in a quasi-governmental organization representing people who are accused of crimes who can't afford an attorney. So sometimes you see in the movies, they say, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, blah, 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 blah. And it says you have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, one will be appointed for you. When they say one will be appointed for you, that means the government is giving you an attorney. So I was that attorney who was appointed to help indigent accused. And I would go to all of the courts around Westchester County. So I went to the Yonkers Court. I'd go to the Rye Court, the Harrison Court, Portchester Court, and White Plains Court, and also Mount Vernon Court. And I'm just trying to think in my mind what the Mount Vernon Court looks like again. And I think I remember where it was, but it's been a long time. So that's cool that you're in Mount Vernon. I like that city. Mr. Goodcat said, "Oh no, that's a lot of pressure." Can you share with me what you meant by that's a lot of pressure? Oh, you. It's a lot of pressure for you. That's right. Mr. Goodcat, we are expecting good stuff from you tomorrow. Make sure your public speaking chops are up, because in less than 24 hours, it's showtime. All the outfielder positions, and we lost by 2. Well, I'm sure you did not lose because of you, because I've heard that Kenneth Contois is one of the best outfielders in baseball history. So I think you need to encourage your other teammates to do a little, hustle a little bit more. Thank you for the like, whoever gave me that. Simply spamming time out. Can I be a moderator, please? And Gorilla Tag Boy, let's see, add as moderator. Cool, I'll make you a moderator too, Gorilla Tag. Kenneth, were you a moderator before? Let's see. All right, I added you both as moderators. Be good, guys. You have a lot of power here, and if you abuse that moderator thing, boom, you'll get blocked from the channel. So I'm trusting you guys to first ask people to stop whatever they're doing. If they don't, put them in a 5-minute timeout first, or a 1-minute timeout. If they keep doing it, go up to 10 minutes, then 30 minutes, then an hour. But if someone is just really horrible and is using really bad language and is clearly just a spammer, you can just block them. But I do recommend that you only do it, give everybody a timeout first and see if they correct their behavior. She wouldn't stop standing. What's up, Nakon? Is Nakon back? Hey, great to have you, my friend. I've been here a long time when you started. Good. By the way, he never represents me. That's not the reason why we became friends. Yeah, that's true. Josue was... Josue wanted a shot. I go, hey, whoa, let's make it clear here. You're tarnishing my public reputation, Monroe. Where my office was in White Plains, downstairs there was a Panera Bread. And Josue was the manager of the Panera Bread there. It closed down, Josue. I miss it so much. Because I would always go there and I would think of you and had all these nice memories. And I think it closed down. I don't think it's there anymore. Do you know? Thank you for liking and sharing. So Gorilla Tag Boy, Kenneth Twanquaz, again, be very cool. I'm not sure what happened, Kenneth. Hey, you put the link 2 days ago, I remember. Finally, tomorrow we'll head to the airport. Summertime, that's right, Nakon. Yeah, where are you going? So again, as a summary of to the people who just joined, the topic for today is take time to clean your room. Think about that. We're doing that right now. I just put 2 more people in charge to be moderators. And I made Isaiah a moderator. Why? I'm taking time to clean up this live stream. Another example, if you notice, I very rarely say like, or What do? I smile and I pause. That's another example of taking time to clean your room. In this case, the room is the words that are coming out of my mouth and my delivery. I don't want to say like, and and sound like an idiot. I want to sound as if I'm an intelligent person who's an authority on what he's talking about. I hope all of you will clean your vocal mouth too. Stop saying stop saying like, stop saying every time you're talking. Part of the reason why you may enjoy listening to me is because I am different from most people who are speaking, because I don't use those filler words. I have cleaned up the mouth of my speaking. I've cleaned up the room of my speaking abilities. you can use that analogy of take time to clean your room for anything in your life. Try to clean up your drawings. Let's say you like to draw paintings or oil or pencil. Take 5 minutes and clean up your technique. Maybe use an eraser. Maybe put a little bit different color. Fix it. Just do a little bit more to clean things up. You can clean up the friends that you hang out with. You don't have to just clean your room. Think about who are the people you spend most of your time with and make sure that they're good people. Make sure they're people who inspire you. I'm hoping some of you start spending more time with me on live streams than watching some other people on live streams who maybe are not giving you as much life advice, who are maybe just wasting your time. Make sure you're with people who are inspiring you, who make you feel better about yourselves. Yeah, Mr. Good Cat, you just feel good after you clean your room. And why do you feel good after you clean your room? It's because you feel as if you have regained control of your castle. And that makes you feel good. Doing little things. There's a famous statement that most people know. The first thing you should do every morning after you get out of bed is make your bed. As soon as you make your bed in the morning, you just took control of your day. You just took chaos, which is that blanket that's all over the place, and you turned it into order. And that's the whole idea is, there's this idea of chaos theory in physics, that if you leave, you can put something into a state of order, but naturally it's going to want to become chaotic again until you put it back together. That's exactly what happens with our room and our lives. Our lives naturally fall apart if we don't keep them together. That's why when you wake up in the morning, when I wake up, I try desperately to remember to make my bed. Because as soon as I do, as Mr. Goodcat said, you feel good. Let me just plug in to make sure I don't lose my battery and lose you guys. As Mr. Goodcat said, you just feel good after you clean your room. Simply Harp says, I was stressing because he already said where he was from. No need to stress. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 times for me to remember somebody's name. And I've learned to just not be shy about it, not be embarrassed, and just say, I'm so sorry. It takes me a few times before I remember somebody's name. Can you remind me your name? And they remind me. And don't do it again. I will. Sorry, Monroe. You can continue. And let's see. All right. So don't. Somebody, Gorilla Tag Boy, you moderated what Simply Heart said. And how do I let that? I want that to show up. Because Simply Harp, she didn't say anything that was bad. She said, I was going to say, I don't know how you missed the subway. I saw a man peeing in the corner of the station. So that's not something that should be moderated. That's true. New York City has become a disgusting place where people are peeing in the corner of the subway stations. So I think it was Gorilla Tag Boy. Please don't moderate that type of stuff, okay? Monroe, have you ever tried bungee jumping? Yeah, I did that once before. And it was terrifying. I did it at Action Park in New Jersey. That place is so dangerous. It was so dangerous. They made it got shut down. And there's a documentary about it, I think on Netflix, called, it's like Death Park or something like that, because so many people have died at that park. And when I did bungee jumping there, I was scared to jump. The guy pushed me. And I think I got so terrified. Imagine being pushed, bungee jumping. Oh my gosh, I really felt I was falling to my death. And I've never gone bungee jumping again. But I've gone skydiving 56 times, and I'm going to do it again, even though my parachute had a huge malfunction 4 days ago. So why is Simply Harps being timed out by Gorilla Tag Boy? So, yes, Simply Harps, I hope you're still there. So, guys, see, Whoa, did somebody remove Simply Harps? All right, so guys, what's happened here? You guys just blocked people on my channel? All right, I'm removing I, I- guys, I'm removing you guys as moderators for now. You guys, as I'm telling you, I'm not mad, but you guys have to be really careful, because if you guys just block people and time out people for saying things that wasn't spamming, that's, all right, Simply Harps, I'm glad you're here. So on behalf of me and my channel, I apologize for that, because I didn't see anything that you said that was wrong. And I have to learn not to just make people moderators because they ask. It is a huge responsibility. I have to figure out how to choose people who I can really trust, because it's a big responsibility. And wow, I almost lost you, and I don't want to lose you as a fan, as a subscriber. So Simply Harps, I apologize for that. And it's okay, Gorilla Tag Boy. Well, I'll say I will consider bringing you guys back again as moderators, but I need to know. I don't know. I didn't. All right. Here, Isaiah. All right, I'll put you back. All right, Isaiah is a moderator again. Gorilla Tag Boy. I will give you another chance, maybe in a week or two. Just keep coming back to the channel. I'm not mad at you, but this is what I'm telling you guys. I mean, if you have a YouTube channel and it starts to get a bunch of people watching, you have to choose your moderators very carefully. And so I wish YouTube did a better job. I wish a moderator could, like a first stage moderator, could only put people in 1 minute timeouts. Because, anyway, moving on. All is good. Ominous Mango, I can help you moderate if needed and keep the chat under control if you don't have my trust to understand. Ominous Mango, first of all, I love the way you write. You're a great writer. And I think what I need to do is make sure I see somebody here regularly. And I don't know. It's a really difficult thing, this moderation here, and choosing who the moderators are. And Gorilla Tag Boy, you may be a moderator again soon. And maybe Isaiah is no longer a moderator in the future. I don't know. But I just want to make sure that we don't... I'm realizing it's almost better to have some spammers than to potentially block people who we don't want to block. So moving back to this idea of she wasn't even doing anything. Okay, I got it. All good. Gorilla Tag Boy said his sister got the phone, which maybe happened. And remember to clean your room. Remember to clean your room, because again, that's kind of like what we're doing right here. I mean, it's over with. I get upset. It's moving on. We're not even talking about it anymore. I just want you guys to, and someone removed a like. Oh, no. We had 9 likes before. Now we've got 11. All right. I'm tired of this cleaning your room topic. Give me one new topic to chat about for the next maybe 10 minutes. And we'll talk about that. I need to put the fan on too. I'm a little hot, guys. All right. Let's see. Sports. Oh, that's a good topic. Sports and glasses. So I don't like team sports as much as I like extreme sports. So I love mountain biking, snowboarding, skiing, wakeboarding, skydiving. What do you guys think? Do you think economic stability? Go Yankees. Oh my gosh, you guys are giving me so many topics. Let's see if we can talk about them all a little bit. What do you like better, team sports or extreme sports where you are more of an individual? Glasses. I used to wear glasses, but then I enlisted into the United States military. And you know, in these movies about the war, who always dies? The guy with the glasses. So I did not want to join the military as the guy who wore glasses. So I had LASIK done, the surgery on my eyes, and I was able to go into basic training without glasses. Healthcare, somebody wrote about. Healthcare is an interesting topic. Because I served in the military, I have free healthcare for the rest of my life through the VA, the Veterans Administration hospitals. I used to be at the Bronx VA hospital in New York. Now that I moved to Florida, I'm at the Miami VA hospital. And I think that's a great thing. A lot of people want universal health care, which means health care that you don't pay for. In Canada, you don't have to pay for health care because it's all part of your taxes. I don't personally like that. People say, oh, healthcare should be a universally accepted thing. I think you should have to earn healthcare in some way. I earned free healthcare because I put my life on the line for my country. I got knee surgeries because of it. I have nerve damage in my neck. Why should people just get healthcare just because? I think if people don't want to serve in the military, they can join the Peace Corps for 2 years and serve there, or they should do community service. I think there should be ways for people to get healthcare without paying money, but I think absolutely people should earn it. Because I don't like the healthcare system in Canada and in Europe. It's called socialized healthcare, which is provided by the government, and everybody's taxes are higher. Taxes are so high in Europe. Taxes are so high in Canada. In the United States, taxes are so much lower, but you don't have health care. So you have to pay for health care out of pocket. And people want it for free, and I say, why don't you join the military? If you join the military, guess what? You'll have health care for free for the rest of your life. But people go, well, I shouldn't have to join the military. I was like, well, yes, you should have to pay something. So if you don't want to join the military, then pay out of pocket. So I have some people tell me, but Monroe, you get socialized health care because you get Medicare, you get medical coverage paid for by the military, which is paid for by the U.S. government, which is paid for by my taxes. And I said, excuse me, I went to Iraq for your freedom. You live in this country in freedom because of me, because I put my life on the line for you. I deserve free health care for the rest of my life. So anyway, those are my thoughts on healthcare. I hope the United States never goes to a socialized healthcare system, but I don't like the insurance system in the United States because it allows doctors to charge far more for healthcare than it actually costs. And as a result, same thing with the pharmaceutical industry. So I believe I don't like socialism in terms of healthcare, but I also think that healthcare is too expensive for a lot of people here. So there does need to be some adjustments made, and I'll leave it at that for now. And Ominous Mango wants to talk about economic stability or crypto. I think those are very similar topics, so let's talk about both of them. The economic stability of a country really is a huge determinant of civil peace and whether there is support of a government. I used to live in China, and I love China. I love the Chinese people. I love Chinese food. I love Xiaolongbao in Shanghai, and I love learning more about the Chinese language. They have a socialist economy, and in that sense, they call it socialism socialism with Chinese characteristics, meaning it's socialism politically, but economically, in many ways, it is free market. It's a controlled economy, but people have a lot of economic freedom. And the people in China, there are more than 1 billion people there, 1.3 billion. as long as the government is able to keep the people economically happy, I don't think there is ever an issue of the people protesting the government and trying to overthrow the government there. As soon as there's economic upheaval and those 1.3 billion people are having financial difficulties on a severe scale, that's when things are going to be really problematic in China because they don't have a right to vote. And if they don't have a right to vote, at least they'll be happy if they're able to pay for food and have a good life and have a good job. But if those things are taken from them, if their economic stability is removed from them, and then they can't vote, they're going to become a very unhappy people very quickly. So that's why I say economic stability is really the bedrock of public appeal for a government's power. Public safety is an important thing too. But I think economic stability is something on a more personal level. Though maybe some people in New York might say on the contrary, because the crime in the subways has skyrocketed in the last 5 years. And Times Square has become a disgusting place with prostitutes again, with drug pushers. It's gone back to the way it was in the 80s. And shame on Bill de Blasio and shame on Eric, I can't even remember the guy's name, the current mayor of New York, but Eric Adams. Both of them are doing a horrible job, and New York City has become a really, it's more disgusting. It's always been a disgusting city. Sidewalks are always disgusting. Subway is always disgusting. But at least it used to be disgusting with class. Now it's just disgusting and it's crass. CRASS. So, the United States, people trust the United States dollar only as long as we have economic stability in the world and economic stability in the United States. Why is cryptocurrency becoming such a popular investment? Because people are starting to lose faith in the US dollar. I certainly don't have as much faith in the US dollar as I used to have. I buy crypto. I also buy gold, platinum, palladium, and silver. And I mean physical precious metals. And I think those are even safer than crypto, because crypto, if there's an EMP attack and all the computers are gone, well, guess what? All of our crypto is gone too. But gold, physical gold, no EMP attack is going to affect that. It's real, it's physical. You can actually bury it in your backyard. You can't really bury crypto in your backyard. You could bury dollars in your backyard, but they are being inflated every day. And if there's a zombie apocalypse and the United States government collapses, then those US dollars go to zero value overnight. They just become collector items about a time in the past. I want to educate you guys about something. There were pre-World War II, or might have actually been, I think it was post-World War I, the Weimar Republic in Germany. That was the name of the government that was created after World War I in Germany. And guys, any of you correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's post-World War I and not pre-World War I. But anyway, the Deutschmark just got so inflated, meaning the government was printing so much money, so many Deutschmarks, that there's a famous photo that you can look for online of children playing with millions and millions of Deutschmark like they were leaves, throwing them up, throwing them at each other, making balls of them and throwing them like snowballs because they had become worthless. And it cost something like 1 million Deutschmark to buy a loaf of bread. That's economic instability, when the money that you have today is worth $1 and tomorrow it's worth half of a penny. So this is the big decision that people are making when they go vote for the United States president in November. I think it's November 5th, 2024, in about 5 months. Who do people believe is going to increase economic stability in the United States, increase economic stability in the world, increase physical safety in the United States, and increase physical safety in the world? Those are the 4 main topics that are on the ballot this November. And so when people go to vote, they're going to try to decide who, the current president or Donald Trump, who is more likely to give them that stability economically and physically. Josue says, "Go Yankees." I remember when I was younger, I've been to one professional baseball game, and it was a Yankees game back when I was maybe 10 years old. And I still vaguely remember it. I remember getting a baseball that I bought at Yankee Stadium and getting one of those tiny little bats that's about the size of a ruler, and just had a great time. I remember my mom took me. I think my friend or two came with me, and maybe I want to go see a Florida Marlins game here in Miami one time. Might be fun to go see another one of those games. Simply Harps writes, "I do volleyball and skiing once a year." Very cool. Volleyball sounds like a nice summer sport. Skiing a nice winter sport. Ominous Mango writes, "Extreme," likes extreme sports. Kenneth likes team or extreme. Isaiah likes glasses because he's blind out of his left eye. Awesome. Good thing, good reason to wear glasses. See you later, Ominous Mango. Appreciate you being here. That's too bad. Ominous Mango didn't get to hear what I was talking about. Isaiah's going to the bathroom. MonroeMann, did you go to college? Thank you for your service. You're welcome. My pleasure. Oh, gosh, I went to so many colleges. I'm in college now. I finished undergrad and got my bachelor's from Franklin College in Switzerland in 1999. And today I'm going back to undergrad to take some pre-medical courses so that if I want to, maybe in 2 years, I could apply to medical school. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Hey, Gorilla Tag Boy, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you cleaned your room. I'm glad you feel so much better. And beautiful. I'm telling you, cleaning your room makes you feel good. Jesse Pinkman in the house. Hey, what's up, buddy? Your friend, Introvert, was here earlier this morning or maybe last night. And it was great to meet your friend. And Jesse just woke up. You should go to Oregon, do karate as a sport. I also do martial arts. I do Krav Maga, some Taekwondo, and some nunchucks. Right now I'm working on a new kata for nunchucks so that I can take my nunchucks. I think it's the green belt exam or green chevron exam. So I'm hoping to do that sometime this month. So thank you for reminding me. I have to get off my ass and practice. Do you ever go visit the military? Isaiah, what do you mean by that? Do you ever go visit the military? Can you let me know what that means? Jesse Pinkman says, "Introverted is definitely an awesome person. How did that live go?" Event went super, super well. And we talked about you a little bit and asked a question. Feel free to watch that. I gave some advice on there. Maybe your friend Introverted shared what I said. Martial arts is cool. Yeah, I think it's great. It's good exercise. It's good discipline. And you actually learn a great skill if somebody tries to hit you or tries to... in my Krav Maga course, I'm excited. I'm soon going to be learning how to defend knife attacks, how to defend a pistol, somebody with a pistol, and then how to defend someone who has a rifle or shotgun, which are, I think, important self-defense techniques. So do you go back to where you worked in the military and say hi? My main post was in, where was it? The 642 Military Intelligence, 42nd Infantry Division out of Troy, New York. Have not been to Troy since I got back from Iraq. I did a lot of training at Fort Drum, New York. I haven't been back there. I did my intelligence training at Fort Huachuca in Arizona. I haven't been back there. And I did a deployment to Ground Zero in New York City after September 11th. I've certainly been down to the Freedom Tower many, many times. And I've been deployed to Iraq as part of the Iraq War, and I have not yet had a chance to go back to Iraq. I would really love to go back to Iraq because I want to see how and if it's changed in the 15 years since I was in the war. And wait, me? What did they say about me? Nothing, good things. Just talking about how the two of you kind of sometimes feel the same way. So I was just giving some general advice. Gorilla Tag Boy, have to go to bed. Sleep well, my friend. Talk to you soon. Hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, we all gotta have respect for the military, because as they say, freedom is not free. And I don't really appreciate people who disrespect our military or any country's military, because it's because of that military that you will have freedom. It's because of that military that you are living, if you're in America, if you're living in a free country. So I give a salute right now to everyone who's currently serving in the United States Armed Forces. And Simply Harps. I always say when someone says thanks for your service, I say you are worth it. And yes, Isaiah, you have to earn freedom. Josue, are you still here? And Big Cat, are you still here? Or Big Cat or Catman or Cartman? I forget what your handle is here. I don't know if Josue's still here. I say we have Isaiah, that's one. Simply Harps, two. Mr. Good Cat. I always knew you. Yeah, I'm ashamed of our government for how we handle vets when it comes to medical care and such. Yeah, it's pretty. I tell you this, it's better than a lot of people think. I do get good medical care at the VA, but I also agree that I don't think vets are treated as well as they should be. I think they should get a lot more benefits than they get. Girl Tag Boy, my mom's dad was in the military. He was cancer. Please pray for him. Girl Tag Boy, I certainly pray for your dad. I hope that he gets through the cancer without problems. I know a lot of people get through it and end up the cancer goes in remission. I am praying that is what happens to your father. So keep the faith and keep talking to your father, letting him know how much you love him, how much you care for him. And your uncle served our country. Thank you, Isaiah, for your uncle's service. Give him a thumbs up. And Josue, you're there. That's great. Josue, what are you up to these days? Do you still work for Panera? Have you moved on to a different field, different position? Are you still in the restaurant field? I'm curious. And they left. My great-grandpa died in the war. You know, you should really ask your parents and your grandparents the story about your great-grandpa, because I'm sure you would learn a lot and it would be a really great story. Your grandpa, somebody got shot in his leg. Ay, ay, ay. Simply Hearts. I have to go to bed. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Love how entertaining these lives are. Absolutely. Good night. I'm actually going to go to bed soon too. It's 12:30 and I don't want to stay up way too late. And Josue is in New York, East Coast too. I want him to go to sleep. I don't want him to stay up too late watching. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all these likes. I'm super excited about the watch time. I'm doing 1 hour, and now I'm getting about 8 hours of watch time for every hour that I'm doing live. So I'm really on a good track to get to monetization. I'm hoping this works out. I'm hoping that I could start making money for it, but I'm having a great time, so I'm just going to keep doing this until something happens. And Josue says, I'm still in the restaurant field. I work in an Italian restaurant in North White Plains. Very cool. Hey, I'm hoping to come up to New York to Playland this summer. So maybe we can get together and we can go to Playland. We were supposed to go to Playland once together, I think. Remember? We're supposed to go to a movie or something with Adam. Ugh. But that didn't happen. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. And I'm sure some of you guys just yawned too. Isaiah's in White House, Texas. I'm glad everything is improving. I might go this summer too. Simply Hearts, you're going to go to Playland? Where do you live, Simply Harps? And thank you, Jesse. I'm reading that book, the YouTube formula. I'm doing as many live streams per day as I can. I'm looking at every morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is I look to see how much my watch time has increased. So I'm at 194 hours of watch time now, and I'm hoping tomorrow when I wake up, I get to like 250, and it just hoping just keeps going. I can't wait till it gets to 500. That's 1/6 of the way to the 3,000 I need to get the first phase of monetization. And so just to New York. Might go to Coney Island for a day. Awesome. Hey, if you go to Coney Island, Simply Harps, please go on the Comet roller coaster for me. I, I I think it's called the Comet, right? Is it called no? It's called the Cyclone, right? What's the name of the roller coaster in Coney Island? Is the Comet or the Cyclone? Josue, let me know when you come to New York. I'll send you my phone number on a message through YouTube. Uh, let me see if I have your phone number real quick. Could you hear me? Could you hear me when I was just talking or no? By the way, Josue, I just texted your old phone number and it says this person is not there. So better thing to do is, it's called the Cyclone. Go to MonroeMann.com and get my email. Send me an email with your phone number, and I'll text you from there. Simply Harps. By the way, Josue, do you want to be a guest on here one day? I would love to talk about our old days at Panera and all that. Isn't this weird? 6 people just randomly joined this live stream an hour and 20 minutes into it. Whoever just joined, super random. I don't know how the heck you guys just found us, but we've been having a blast for an hour and 20 minutes. And right now we're talking about the Cyclone in Coney Island, the roller coaster. Yes. So you could hear me. It froze for Mr. Goodcat. It froze for Simply Harps. Can I get your phone number? Same. If you guys start with sending me an email. If you go to monroemann.com, you can find my email address, and you can email me. And awesome. Let me message automatically held review hidden by Jesse. Let's see. Yeah, that was not a nice comment, Kitten Bobber. Not cool. Simply Harp says, sorry, but I don't like having random people. What does that mean, Simply Hearts? Sorry, but I don't like having random people. I could on YouTube. I don't understand. I don't like having random people on messages. And the Kitten Bomber was timed out by Isaiah. Good. Thank you for the timeout. It looks like that was a spammer. And Isaiah, start by sending me an email. You'll find, just go to my website, monroemann.com. Cool. Just go to monroemann.com. You'll find some info. And awesome. So I wish you guys a great, good night. As usual, I will do another live stream tomorrow morning, probably one in the afternoon. Oh, if you want to know, I'm doing another live stream at 11 a.m. on my breakdiving channel, on the channel for the breakdiving not-for-profit I run. And the topic is making this summer our best summer ever. So it's going to be a super motivational chat where we're all going to plan out and put together our business plans for our lives for this summer. Where are you going to see that? On the Breakdiving channel. BREAKDIVING. Breakdiving. What's up, Ominous Mango? I was just telling everybody that I'm going to be doing another live stream on this channel tomorrow morning. And at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm doing one on the Breakdiving channel. You can find what that is in the description of this live feed. But it's it's another motivational channel of mine, and you will absolutely love it. I hope you'll join tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And I don't know him in real life. My parents just want me to be safe online. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Jesse, send me an email first. That's the first step. And then we can go from there. And cool. And by the way, Ominous Mango, do you mind telling me how old you are? It's helpful for me to know who is on the stream. Is there anybody else here? There are 9 people. Is there anyone else who doesn't mind sharing age? I know some folks are younger. Some folks are in their 30s, some in their 40s. If you don't want to, no problem. I totally get it. But by the way, I like doing that improvisational rap. I think I'm gonna do it again. 13. Wow, you're younger than I thought. With some of the topics that you were asking me to talk about, I thought you were a little bit older. But it's all good. All good in the hood. I'm really happy that you are part of my channel. And yeah, well, I compared to you guys, I feel like I'm 1 billion years old. Josue says that he's 17. Like me, Josue, you and I are 17 in heart and soul. I hope Josue and all of you have an amazing night. Wow, you're 3 years younger than me. Boy, I'm the oldest person on this live stream. I'm even older than Mr. Goodcat. See you guys tomorrow. Again, check this out tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Goodcat, what time is the live stream with you and me tomorrow? Was it 4 o'clock? I forget. Simply Heart says, I don't like having random people's phone numbers in my phone I met on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. And so I want to make sure that I don't give out my number to absolutely everybody, but also I can always block people if they get my phone number and whatever. So 6:30. Was that 6:30 Eastern time? Or is that 6:30 your time? Curious to know what that is. If I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll figure it out. If you haven't yet, please click like. Would love you to subscribe because then you'll be notified when I do more live streams. And going back to the topic of today, remember, take time to clean your room. It has an amazing effect on your mind. Take time to do 10 push-ups. It has a great effect on the mind. Take time to go for a walk around the block. It has an amazing effect on the mind. Take time to write down a to-do list of everything that you need to do tomorrow. It allows you to go to sleep so much more easily. It has an amazing effect on the mind. Any little thing that you can do that allows you to take control of your life again, even in a small way, is going to be very, very helpful. Great job, Jesse, cleaning your room yesterday. Until the next stream, buddy. Good night, everyone. Have a great night. Hooah!